Yeah. You already know, man. Can y'all see the eagle sign? Can y'all see the eagle sign? Do I need to move a little closer? You feel me? There we go. All right, yeah. You already know, man. It's your boy Hype Fan Eagle representing the Philadelphia Eagles by way of New Jersey. You already know, man. Shout out to my first time viewers. Shout out to my last time viewers. Shout out to my viewers, whether you watching my video, whether religiously or in passing. You already know, man. Hit the comments. Hit the comments. We can have a Q&A. We can talk. Whatever, man. Share it. You know what I mean? Share the broadcast. Share the broadcast, man. Share the broadcast. We about to go up right now. You already know, man. I got some things to talk about. We're gonna talk about the Philadelphia Eagles camp notes, man. We're gonna talk about basically if the player stock went up, if the player stock went down, after the first week of training camp, you know what I'm saying? I got some notes right here from phillyvoice.com. I got some notes right here that I definitely want to read off, you know what I'm saying? But before we get into that, man, you already know, man. Please like, subscribe to the channel down below. You already know, man. You already know, man. I got some. Look, listen, man. I got some things to actually, to read up here. One of the things is from Robert Griffin III from RG3. You know what I'm saying? This is just his comments or whatever. Basically, he was saying the Eagles have successfully built their team to win in the trenches. O-line and defensive line is 8 deep, just like the 2018 team that won the Super Bowl. The D-line is so rich with talent that college football incredible hawk from last year, Jordan Davis, is a backup. So this is what RG3 is saying. Now I'm deciphering throughout everything that he's saying right now. Basically, he's saying like, yo, we deep right now. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that, we're being talked about a lot, we're being talked about in a lot, not just amongst, the content creators, but amongst media members as well, amongst media people as well. So I like that, man. I like the fact that we've been talked about a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? I really like that. Now we have to show and prove. You know what I'm saying? We have to make them talk more. You know what I'm saying? We have to make them talk more. But I like the fact that they're talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that now that we are a hot commodity now. You feel what I'm saying? You dig? I like that. Oh, my hair looking good up here. My hair looking good. All right, let's go. We'll get into it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, subscribe. In fact, let me share it up here on Twitter real quick. Let me share my live stream up here on Twitter real quick. If you don't know my Twitter name, I'm about to let y'all know right now. My Twitter name is Hype Eagle 1. That's my Twitter name, Hype Eagle 1. Please follow me, Hype Eagle 1. You already know, man. Let's get it. Let me share this stream real quick. Let me go on my YouTube real quick and let me share the stream. But I got real high hopes for us, man. Like at this point, I got real high hopes, but it ain't high to the point where I'm delusional. You know what I'm saying? I'm not delusional saying that we're gonna go like 17-0 or 16-1 or 15-2. I'm not that delusional, but I do got high hopes for us, especially on the defensive side. You know what I'm saying? Especially on the defensive side. You dig what I'm saying? So let me share this real quick. Let me see. Mama say, Mama sa, Mumaku sa. Okay, let me see. Bam. Let me see. I don't even know how to. Okay, there we go. I'm live. Let me share it. Let me copy the link. Let me share it. And then after I share it, we're gonna get into the notes, man. We definitely gonna get into the notes for sure. I like what I'm seeing from I like what I'm hearing. I'm not even gonna say seeing because I have not attended a day of camp. I want to know, and I will. Pretty soon I will, maybe next week or something like that. But I like what I'm seeing from Miles Sanders. You know what I'm saying? He put his foot in the dirt. This is my spot. I'm running back number 1. You feel what I'm saying? And I like that. I like the fact that he got a chip on his shoulder for real. When I think of Miles Sanders, he is a know what I'm saying? Even he didn't touch the end zone a lot. He is a really good running back, especially when I play Madden. Like for those who want to play me in Madden too, also, man. My Xbox name is Raw2Dog. That's RAW, the number 2, DAWG. Raw2Dog. Capital R, lowercase AW, the number 2, capital D, lowercase AW, capital G. Raw2Dog. If you want to play me in Madden, I got Madden 22, but I definitely pre-ordered Madden 23. I pre-ordered Madden 23. You know what I'm saying? I just can't wait. But let's get into it, man. Let me start sharing this so that way we can let me see. Come into my live stream. Paste. Bam. You know what I'm saying? I just pasted it. Hopefully y'all can come into my live stream. You already know. All right, man, let's get into some of these notes real quick, man. Like I've been promising y'all, let's get into some of these notes real quick. These are stock up, stock down notes. You feel what I'm saying? Stock up, stock down notes from training camp. Okay. I'm just going to read a little bit for you real quick. All right. D.E. Brandon Graham. This is Brandon Graham. I'm not going to read a million I'm not going to read the all the paragraphs and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Got different play and everything. I'm going to do it. But I'm going to split up y'all basically. Because Brandon Graham is now 34 years old and he is coming off an Achilles tear that occurred fewer than 11 months ago. My assumption was that the Eagles would try to ease him into training camp. Nope. Brandon Graham has been dominant in 1-on-1s, and basically he has been disruptive in 11-on-11. So that's what he's saying about Brandon Graham. Basically, he looks nothing like a 34-year-old in his late stages of his Achilles rehab. So basically, he's saying that, you know, he's looking good. You know what I'm saying? For those who didn't know, and obviously Philly fans should know, but for those who didn't know, Brandon Graham his Achilles early in the season last year. You know what I'm saying? So basically what he's saying that Brandon Graham is looking good in camp and 1-on-1s and 11-on-11s. They're real disruptive on the line. That's what the notes is saying. James Bradbury. And sorry for all my words when it comes to like reading and shit like that. Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? When in front of the class, it's like my class right here. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get to it. James Bradbury is CB2, opposite of Darius Slay. But let's say on most Eagle teams that have occurred over the years, he would be the best cornerback on his roster. Bradbury has stepped right in as he looked good battling amongst guys like A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. He is getting hands on passes and seems to have quickly picked up on the defense. Okay, so that's just James Bradbury or whatever like that. Basically, he's saying that he fit right in. Pretty much in my eyes, on any other team, he would have been CB number 1 probably. You know what I'm saying? With the exception of a couple of teams. Any other team, he would have been CB number 1. Basically, what they're saying is he's fast. He's learning the defense fast. He's stepping right in. He got a good nose for the football when it comes to knocking passes down. He's staying with the wide receivers. He's not letting the wide receivers leave him and everything like that. So that's a good report on James Bradbury. To me, the stock is up on James Bradbury. Brandon Graham, the stock is up on Brandon Graham. On to the next, Miles Sanders. Running back Miles Sanders. This is what I've been waiting for, right? Let me see if I tap this real quick. Okay, cool. It said, over his three-year career, Sanders has shown the ability to be an explosive running back, a weapon as a pass catcher, good enough in pass protection, and secure with the football. So basically, it's broken down from A and D. It's saying, however, he has been more missed than hit in some of the categories. Some of these. Okay, so basically, saying, however, he's been more missed. That's what it says. He's been If y'all don't believe me, I'm not tweaking. Okay, but let me just sum it up to what they're saying. Basically, he's been more missed. He's been more missed than hit in some of these categories, and only seeing to pull them all together for a brief period during his rookie season in 2019. Sanders is capable of becoming a complete back, but he has been inconsistent. So basically, in the middle. Let me reread this for y'all so that way and I can understand, because I was over here stuttering like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Please like subscribe to my channel down below. Please comment. You already know, man. It's your boy Hyphen Eagle representing the Philadelphia Eagles by way of New Jersey. Let me get a bird call real quick. Okay, it's a Miles Sanders. Over his 3-year career, Sanders has shown the ability to be letter A, an explosive running, B, a weapon as a pass catcher, C, good enough in pass protection, D, with the football. However, he's been more missed than hit in some of these categories, and only seemed to pull them together for a brief period during his rookie season in 2019. Sanders is capable of becoming a complete back, but he has been inconsistent. So basically, he's been inconsistent. Like I said, man, I like Miles Sanders, man. He's a real good Swifty back. The only thing is he's been injured a lot, and he can't seem to find the end zone, especially this year. But I like him as a running back, man. He need to be more healthy. And you know what? I can't really say that he need to be more healthy, because health is unpredictable. Like, you could break your leg tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, health is unpredictable. But being healthy is a key to success in this league. You have to be healthy. You have to, you know what I'm saying? And in order for you to get that big contract, you gotta have tape on what you're doing. You can't be healthy. I mean, you can't not be healthy and then want a big contract. Nah, man, you gotta prove your doubters wrong at this point, because a lot of people doubting you right now. A lot of people doubting you. A lot of people don't know if you should be running back number one, or if Kenneth Gainwell should be running back number one, or, you know, for that matter, Boston Scott. So you got to prove yourself. I really like Miles Sanders coming out the backfield. He's real swifty, but you got to make better decisions when it comes to running that ball. You know what I mean? That's what they mean by being consistent. That's what they mean by being consistent. On to the next, right? And I'm not going to read everybody. This is just, you know, I'm just going to read some key pieces or whatever like that. I'm not going to read Andre Diller. You know, there's been talks about Andre Diller being on a trade block and everything like that. Maybe we trade him in the middle of the season for, you know, a value running back. You know what I'm saying? We still need that bruiser running back. So I'm not going to get into Andre Diller. I'm not going to get into Cam Jurgens real quick. I do want to get into Kayvon Wallace, right? This is Kayvon Wallace, and this is stock down. So everybody basically that I named was either stock up or their stock was in the middle. You know what I'm saying? James Bradbury stock was up. Brandon Graham stock was up. Even they got Miles Sanders stock was up. To me, Miles Sanders stock is in the middle. It can go up, it can propel, or it can decline. So it's in the middle. To me, they got Miles Sanders stock up. They got Cam Jurgens stock up. You know what I'm saying? I like Cam Jurgens, especially coming out of college. You know what I'm saying? He's a real good fit. And he's a real good plug-in for when Jason Kelce leave, then he can step right in. I like that. You know what I'm saying? His stock is definitely going up. They even got Andre Diller stock going up. You know what I'm saying? I like Andre Diller, but they got him on a trade block for some reason. So who knows, man? Stock is up for them. Kayvon Wallace stock is down. It say, and this is the PhillyVoice.com. Y'all can read this yourselves or whatever like that. It say, with Anthony Harris ramping up from a COVID infection, and I always struggle with his name, Jackowski Tart, having only recent signed with the team. Wallace ran with the first team during the first practice of camp, and as we detailed in our practice notes, he had a rough day. Wallace is clearly behind Harris, Marcus Epps, and Tart in a pecking order, and safeties like Andre. I don't know how to pronounce none of these names, but y'all get what I'm saying. Andre, whoever that is, and even undrafted rookie Reed Blankenship had their moments. And say, I have Wallace as a bubble player right now and in danger of not making an initial 53-man roster. So they got Kayvon Wallace, you know, his stock going down right now, and it got stock down, you know. Basically, they saying that Out of all of these safeties, Anthony Harris, Marcus Epps, Jakoski Tart, everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Basically, his stock is going down. They basically got him as a bubble and not making the 53-man roster. I really wasn't a big fan of Kayvon Wallace. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really show me too much. You know how sometimes you can see if a player is emerging, like Marcus Epps. I could have told you Marcus Epps was emerging. I could have told you Marcus Epps what was able to fill in a role at that safety position. I haven't seen that from Kayvon Wallace, period. I haven't seen that from Kayvon Wallace, period. Like I said, man, please like and subscribe to my channel down below. Please comment if you need to comment, and we could talk about whatever we want to talk about, especially while I'm talking. If you got a comment, if you want to put your 2 cents in, we could talk. Cornerback Zach Mcpherson, right? They got his stock going down. Say Mcpherson was an early camp standout last year, earning 4 stock-up votes in our annual media poll. While he had an impressive interception in Tuesday practice, Mcpherson had a lot of completed passes down the field. I saw that last year when we played against the Cowboys. Like, you're not going to tell me different. I know, they want to hype these guys up on Twitter and everything. But I saw last year when we played in camp, it said his spot at CB4 is being challenged by the younger corners on the roster. You feel what I'm saying? So basically, you got what's the 2 new corners that we got? Josh Jobe and I forgot the other corner. He came from Clemson. I like them better than Zach Mcpherson. He didn't really show me nothing. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really show me nothing. Maybe he's not a good fit for the Philadelphia Eagles. Maybe he don't make the 53-man roster. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wishing downfall on any of these guys, but let's be honest though. You feel what I'm saying? Let's be honest. I'm not going to talk about Carson Strong. You know what I'm saying? Because he's struggling in camp. Same with Gardner Minshew. Gardner Minshew. Let me show. Let me before I get back to this real quick. Let me show y'all Gardner Minshew stats real quick, right? And you know what I'm saying. Let me just show y'all Gardner Minshew stats real quick. Real quick. All right, this is Gardner Minshew stats, right? I don't know if y'all can see it. I don't know if it's backwards on y'all part, but let me read it to y'all, right? He is 41 for 58. Mind you, this is all camp stats, so I'm okay with him messing up. So let me get this straight. I'm okay with him messing up because this is practice, this is camp. I'm okay with him messing up. But let's get this right. He's 41 for 58, 3 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. And then, Elliott Parks for, y'all can take his, so I don't really like his reporting, but he is a Philadelphia Eagles reporter. So with a grain of salt, basically saying Gardner Minshew has struggled so far in training camp. You feel what I'm saying? That's what he's reporting. You know what I'm saying? He's been struggling so far in the past 5 training camps. And by my surprise, which I was rooting for Jalen Reagan as well. We're going to get into Jalen Reagan too. But I was rooting for Jalen Reagan. He also reported Jalen Reagan is having a good camp overall. Through 5 practices, he had 10 catches on 15 targets. Most have been with second team, but starting to work more with first teams. He has 3 touchdowns. Basically, he got 3 touchdowns. So basically, look, I don't know if y'all know, but Zach Pascal had an illness, so he wasn't being able to practice. So with that, with that being the case, it's Quez Watkins and Jalen Reagan. Jalen Reagan has stood out so far. He's trying to prove himself that he's belong on his team. He may be 3, depending on if Quez Watkins do good. He might be Pascal for that wide receiver number 3. They all might be rotating. Might be in a rotating starting lineup, if you get what I'm saying, because we already got our for sure wide receiver number 1, number 2. And then, God forbid, if one of those get hurt, who's going to take over that 2 spot? Because Smitty is going to go number 1. So it might be the, Zach Pascal take that number 2 spot, and Reagan and Quez Watkins might take over the number 3. So if the number 1 get hurt or number 2 get hurt, somebody got to take over that number 2 spot or that number 1 spot, and they might have to rotate that number 3 spot. Either way, these 3 guys will be rotated at number 3. That's how I see it. These 3 guys will be rotated at number 3. Because Jalen Reagan is still fighting for a spot. He's still fighting for a spot. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? And my last report from Elliott Parks, it said receiving stats throughout 5 days of practice, right? Dallas Goedert, 14 catches, 18 targets, 1 touchdown. AJ Brown, 13 catches, 18 targets, 1 touchdown. Devontae Smith, 6 catches, 10 targets, 0 touchdown. So in my eyes, that looked good from the wide receiver group. That definitely looked good from the wide receiver group. But let's get back to this. Let's get back to these notes real quick. Let's get back to these notes before we get on up out of here. Let's get back to these notes because I want to show y'all the stock up, stock down. So y'all already know the stock up players, and I named a couple of stock down players. So let's finish real quick. So where I left off at, Zach McPherson, Carson Strong, I don't really want to talk about him. Nakobe Dean, let's talk about Nakobe Dean. So they got him on the phillyvoice.com. They got his stock going down. You know. It says Nakobe Dean, many self-included, they got the parentheses that self-included talking about himself. Many self-included thought Dean had a great chance of stepping in and becoming a starter right off the bat. In hindsight, those early projections of immediate success were probably not well thought out. Dean is small and he has questionable athleticism. I don't question his athleticism because we saw how he was flying around the ball in college, even though it's on a college level. But we saw how he was flying around the ball in college. So me personally, I don't question his athleticism. They say he was a star at Georgia, but was the smartest player on the field. Right now, Dean is not the smartest player on the field. And, you know, sometimes that can happen. Sometimes, you know, coming into the next level, you may need to get adjusted to that. Not saying that he's trash or not saying that he can't. He may just need to get adjusted. Sometimes you may be a star on a collegiate level, but have to get adjusted. And once you get adjusted, boom, there you go right there. So it may take him time. Sometimes people aren't fast learners. Sometimes it takes stars from the collegiate level coming on this level. It take you know, they may have a slow pace to it. So I'm not counting him out, but let's get back to it. Right now, Dean is not the smartest player on the field, and he is adjusting to life in the NFL. They say learning new defensive schemes until he has mastered defense and found his comfort zone. He'll be more of a recreational player instead of a proactive one. That is likely why other linebackers like T.J. Edwards, Kaiser White, Davion Taylor, and Sean Bradley have all made splashy plays in camp, and Dean has not. So basically, they basically saying Dean hasn't been making splashy plays. As I reported last time, it seemed like the other linebackers have been making good plays, have been making splashy plays or whatever like that. You know, and I'm expecting that from T.J. Edwards because T.J. Edwards, he did show out last year. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the linebackers, he was the one that showed out last year, you know? So I'm not surprised at T.J. Edwards. I'm really not surprised at T.J. Edwards. Let's see if I can read more. So basically, that is everything. So basically, that is your stock up and stock downs. Let me reread the stock up and stock downs, right? Brandon Graham, stock up. James Bradbury, stock up. Miles Sanders, stock up. To me, Miles Sanders' stock is even, but they got Miles Sanders' stock up. Cam Jurgens, stock up. We all know that. Andre Diller, I've been hearing good reports about Andre Diller. His stock is up. Kayvon Wallace. Now these players' stock are going down. Kayvon Wallace, Zach McPherson, Carson Strong, Nakobe Dean. Them players' stock are going down. You know what I'm saying? I really got high hopes for Nakobe Dean, though. I feel like, you know, it might take him a while to understand the defense, might take him a while to understand what's really going on. But my hopes are real high for him. You know what I'm saying? But you already know, man. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe to my channel down below. This your boy Hype Fan Eagle representing the Philadelphia Eagles. by way of New Jersey. If you haven't yet, please like, subscribe. Please leave your comments down below. Please share the stream, share my page. You already know, man. It's your boy. I'm out.